Hello and welcome to ERi-TV. It's now the time for our domestic and international report for Friday, 4th of April 2026. Do stay tuned and let's begin with the top stories. Extensive water and soil conservation activity in Porto Sawa subzone. Vocational training to students of Mainafhi College of Engineering and Technology. US launched first crewed lunar flyby in over 50 years. And Russian nuclear missile forces hold drills in Siberia. Welcome again. In today's domestic news, extensive water and soil conservation activities are being carried out in 10 administrative areas of the Porto Sawa subzone. The report was made by engineer Muluk Gabrezgi, a water and soil conservation expert in the subzone. The popular campaign led by experts and launched in March has so far resulted in the construction of about 30,000 meters of terraces and 49 hectares of land, as well as water diversion schemes measuring about 20 cubic meters. Ms. Asmat Kinfa, a coordinator of the program from the Ministry of Agriculture in the subzone on her part, commended the strong participation of the residents in the program and called for reinforced participation with a view to finalizing the campaign on time. Mr. Haptom Haddish, head of the Agriculture Office in the subzone, commending the strong participation of the residents, called for conducting agricultural activities compatible with the amount of rainfall and the climate of the area. Mr. Jimmy Usman, commander of the popular force in the area, and Mr. Barakhat Gabrasilase, managing director of ERi administrative area, on their part commended the coordinated effort of the public and members of the popular force in the campaign. In another news, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch of Sawa and higher education institutions has provided vocational training to 217 students, including 120 female students of Mainafhi College of Engineering and Technology. The training, which was provided alongside their regular college education, included basic Arabic language, graphics, and ideology. Noting the significance of acquainting students with technology alongside their academic education, Mr. Abel Johannes, head of the union branch at the college, called on the trainees to apply the knowledge they gained from the training. Ms. Mansoura Ismail, head of the union branch of Sawa and higher education institutions, noting that a strong society builds a strong country, said that the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students is earnestly working by designing a clear strategy to realize its objectives and mission. In the same vein, Zada Christian Secondary School in Berrikh subzone has encouraged outstanding students who scored high GPA in the National School Living Examination. Now, the Northern Red Sea region. Members of the Regional Assembly of the Northern Red Sea region conducted meetings from 20 March to April 2nd with residents of 17 administrative areas in Ginda subzone, focusing on the resolutions adopted at the 21st regular meeting of the Regional Assembly. At the meetings, the members of the Regional Assembly provided extensive briefings on harmful practices and their health consequences and called for integrated efforts on the part of parents to ensure that school-aged girls attend regular education and to strengthen women's participation in the adult education program. Calling on the public to enhance participation in the implementation of development programs, Mr. Eritrea, managing director in the subzone, said that solar systems are being installed in the administrative areas of Mayhabar, Laiten, and Nafasit, with a view to addressing electricity demands. The participants conducted extensive discussions on the issues raised at the meetings and adopted various recommendations. Now, the Southern Red Sea region Schools Cultural and Sports Week has been enthusiastically conducted in Arrata subzone. Mr. Idris Ibrahim, head of the Education Office in the subzone, said that the program, which was held in Ti'o and which students from 20 elementary schools, 7 junior schools and 1 high school took part, featured football, general knowledge, traditional dance competitions and other activities. Mr. Idris indicated that sports have significant contribution in the development of the teaching-learning process, as well as in transferring noble societal values to the young generation. He also called for its reinforced continuity. Do stay tuned, dear viewers, for we shall be back with the international news after the short break. Welcome back. NASA's Artemis second moon mission lifted off from the U.S. state of Florida, carrying 4 astronauts on the first crewed lunar flyby in more than 50 years. The Space Launch System launched from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, sending the crew on a historic 10-day journey around the moon and back. It is NASA's first crewed mission under the Artemis program. About 49 minutes into the test flight, the rocket's upper stage ignited to put Orion into an elliptical orbit around the Earth. A second planned burn by the stage will propel Orion into a high Earth orbit extending about 73,600 kilometers beyond Earth, after which it will separate and continue the mission independently. During a planned multi-hour lunar flyby on April 6, astronauts are expected to photograph and observe the moon's surface, including areas of the far side rarely seen by humans. This is according to NASA. Russian strategic missile forces have conducted drills in Siberia involving camouflaged movements of Yars intercontinental ballistic missiles that are capable of delivering nuclear warheads, the Defense Ministry said on Thursday. Crews participated in a range of activities, including using camouflage and concealment to disguise movements of ground-based missiles in the field, the ministry added. They also rehearsed responding to simulated enemy attacks and countering air attack weapons. The ministry did not report any launch of missiles. Russia holds regular exercises of its strategic nuclear forces in order to test their combat readiness. This wraps up our domestic and international news for this session, dear viewers. Now the top stories once more. Extensive water and soil conservation activity in Porto Sawa subzone. Vocational training to students of Mainefhi College of Engineering and Technology. U.S. launched first crewed lunar flyby in over 50 years. And Russian nuclear missile forces hold drills in Siberia. This was The World on Friday with ERi-TV English news broadcast, dear viewers. From all of us here, thank you for watching.